intro. I'm Tom. I'm an artist. I've got a master's degree in fine art, and I wanted to just give you a few tips towards drawing. So I wanted to aim over the next couple of weeks to draw a portrait with you. It can be of yourself, it can be of someone else, a family member, even your favorite actor, whoever. But just for now, I know I haven't got much time. Sorry, my cat likes attention when I'm talking to other people. All I wanted to teach you for the time being was just to, very basically, I want us to draw a circle and shade it so it looks like a ball. Okay, so if you don't know how to do that already, I've got my easel all set up here, because you'd be surprised how often, even me doing professional pieces for people that they pay me for, how often you have to start with a circle and turn it into another shape. They're absolutely everywhere. So if we could just start off, try not to do it, like just draw a quick circle like that. Nothing, we don't want that sort of thing. Try and build the circle up quite loosely. Try and get it as near to a circle as you can. So we don't want anything like the top. We want something a bit more like the bottom there.
Your white, shall I say, the white balance is quite high. So we're seeing a lot of white, and we can see the top circle, but not the one you've just done. It's very hard to see what you've done there.
That actually helps my point, I suppose. We don't want to try and press so hard that we leave just irremovable, you can't rub it out. So we want to try and build it up, and then we can also always make it darker.
I see, okay.
Are we seeing that any better?
Tom, do we need a pencil then, not pen?
You can do it with pen. It's just the way of doing it is slightly different. So with pen, obviously, you can't remove it or you can't smudge it or anything. So you'd have to build up a technique of creating shadow differently. You may know of hatching or cross-hatching, that kind of method of lines like that, for example. How it sort of implies that there's a shadow there, and that's just straight lines. There's nothing about pressure or anything, because obviously the lighter you press, the harder the lighter your marks will be, and the harder you press down, the darker it will be. So we can build up shadow in that way. Press harder on one side and gradually get lighter as it comes round. And obviously, I'm drawing this off the top of my head, so I'm pretending that there's a light somewhere here. So you can see how that circle almost looks like it's an actual ball. That's it. That's the gist. June, that's what I'm after.
Ooh.
That's all we need for now, because the circles are everywhere. That's it, Kim. That's and then eventually we'll build up from that circle, because we're going to start a portrait with a circle and turn it into a full face. But for now, it's important to
That okay?
Shade. That's it.
Perfect.
Top job, everyone.
Brilliant.
So if you wanted to, for next week, would be to go out there and find a very circular object or something that looks like a ball. It doesn't necessarily have to be. It could be an apple. They're quite round, or an orange. Or if you're into pears, because they start with a circle at the bottom, don't they? And sort of come up. So anything that you can see a circle in or a ball, go away and try and create that, and try and make it look like there's a shadow coming from somewhere. So obviously,
yay, homework.
Yeah, that's it. If we pretend that there's a little light there on this quick pear that I just drew, for example, your shadow would sit there, because obviously there's no light getting at it. There we go. And then, of course, the actual pear itself is stopping any light getting to the area behind it. So that needs to be a shadow as well, in roughly the same sort of shape. If you've ever been to an art class before, you've probably been made to draw fruit non-stop before you move on to anything else. So that's probably a good example. But if you can find something that's sort of spherical or a ball of some description and try and draw that and make it look 3D rather than just the outline of it for next time, we're off to a good start. And then we can start looking at how to turn a circle into a face, and we'll go from there.